shalom. I pray this devil die and get every evil thing the Lord got to give. And listen, I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Come Yashala. Come Yashala. I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Black people on drugs, and we suffering and dying. And I know it seems like you can do whatever you want to this people. I know it seems like this, but the time for glorifying yourself is soon at an end.
I know y'all look around and y'all see us up here and y'all think that we crazy, deranged, the whole nine. But here's the thing, we got the solutions. You want to stop the gun violence in our community? Then they just shoot the young boy that was making motivational music? Then they just shoot the young brother down? Let me tell you why. Because our people are believing in everything else but God. Let's let that go past. Our community is destroyed because of the white man's poison. His religions, his drugs, his ideology, his way of thinking. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. We got to understand that our identity, our history is here in the Bible. When you go to school, even when you go to college, they don't teach you about our history before slavery. They just teach you that blacks, Hispanic, and Americans, all you were good slaves and you made America great. That's it. So that all these other foreigners, these East Indians, Chinese, Africans, all these other white races can come to America and benefit off of the blood, sweat, and tears of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right. That's all they're going to teach you. So us as parents, we should be reading this Bible. We should be understanding the history so that we won't be confused, so that we won't have the lack of knowledge. Because that's what they want to do. Right now, the white people are trying to take away critical race theory. They're trying to take away the knowledge of how much a devil they are on the face of the earth, man. Right. That's why Christ got to come back so he can redeem us. He got to redeem us. We are at war. Who you pay taxes to? Who your parents pay taxes to? The white man, right? Can you tell the government what to do with your taxes? Ain't Ukraine, ain't the Israelis getting billions of dollars each year? Can you tell the government what to do with that money? Hell no. They had a little town in Texas. They found out they send $4 million to Israel every year. And they tried to dictate where that money goes. They tried to dictate. They said, yo, man, why are we giving it to the Israelis, man? We can put that $4 million back into our community. You know what the government told them? Hell no. Hell no. You being anti-Semitic. You better wake up. Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, you better wake up. We are at the bottom of the totem pole. It don't matter how much money you got. Black people, we are at the bottom. It doesn't matter how much money, how much fame, how much fortune you have in this country, you're always going to be a slave. I seen a judge get pulled over this week on TikTok. The judge got pulled over and she was questioned, like, yo, she had the robe on and everything. And that white man still treated her like a damn criminal. Just like how they treat all blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. This is why we got to come back to the Lord.
Read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God said that we are a holy people unto him. We ain't just some regular, we just ain't black. We just ain't Hispanic. We just not Native American. God said that we are a holy people. God wasn't talking to the whole world in the book of Deuteronomy. He was talking to the people who had to get out of Egypt. Wake the hell up. That's what it's saying. We reading out the Bible. You got to understand context of the Bible. So what we doing is reading out of the Bible. Where we at?
Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Mr. White Woman, who is God talking to? Who was God talking to right here in the book of Deuteronomy? He was only talking to the Israelites. And all through the Bible, he only talking to the Israelites. Want to know why? Because this Bible is for us. This is our records. This is our history. This is our heritage. This is our customs. And if we don't break free, we'll forever be a slave. We'll do everything the white man tell us to do. The white man tell you to go tie your shoe, you're going to go tie your shoe. The The white man telling you to go celebrate that holiday, you're going to go celebrate that holiday. You don't believe me? What did everybody just go celebrate last Sunday? The white man tell you to go celebrate your mother. And what did we do as black people? We celebrated our mother. We celebrated the gratefulness of our mothers. When we should be grateful for our mothers every day. We should be grateful for our fathers every day. But we need a white man to tell us to go celebrate our mothers? Do you not understand how of a slave mindset that is? That is a slave mindset, man. And we got to wake up. We got to get our identity back. We got to get our integrity back. You don't have no integrity when you say, oh yeah, peace for Gaza, peace for the Palestinians, justice for the Palestinians. But you celebrate Thanksgiving every year? Where is the logic in that? Now everybody say that us Israelites is crazy. We deranged. But here you go. You got all this love and compassion for the Palestinians, but don't got no love for the Native Americans every year.
Right.
You gonna celebrate the slaughter of the Native Americans?
Right.
God forbid, man. God is against America and every other power on the face of the earth. God wants us to come back to him. That's why everything is recorded in the Bible. So when it's our time of trouble and our time of need, we can come back to the Lord to understand this. Read it from the top.
It's the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people.
What does the word holy mean? You know what the word holy mean? You don't know what it means? It means to be separate. How the hell we been having this Bible in our houses since we was born and we don't know what holy means? How we don't know what holy means? They say you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in the book. Well, we picking up the book right now. Holy means to be separate. Holy means to be something different from the world. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
It said he chosen us to be a special people. So when we tell you up on this podium that God chose us to be a special people, why people get mad at us? You want to know why? Because you've been lied to your whole life. We done allowed these white people to lie to us since we was born, man. Right here is telling you that Israelites is God's chosen people. When you go through history, you'll find out who is God's chosen people.